Alright guys, Dominic here for Kit Guru, and today things are slightly different, and you could say may the force be with you, as we're actually doing a special unboxing of this graphics card right here. This is the RTX 5080, the Mandalorian and Grogu edition from MSI. So a bit different to our usual sort of video. It's not an in-depth review or anything like that. MSI literally sent us this card. We've got to send it back tomorrow. There's only going to be 500 of these models, and it's a European exclusive for once. So yeah, like I said, something a bit different, but we thought, why not take a look? It's a very cool graphics card, and I'm sure there's plenty of Star Wars fans out there. So I've got the box here. I've not opened it, so you guys are going to kind of see this with me. I'm filming it as live. I do also have a second camera set up just over there, so I'm hoping that looks good. If not, I'll just probably ditch it from the edit. So why not? Let's crack in and see what you get inside the box. Well, I guess if we start with the box, you've obviously got the graphics card itself. So it's got two little pull tabs here. And I release the top of the box. Okay, straight away there's a few things to show you. If you're searching for a new adventure, so the text here says, if you're searching for a new adventure, this is the way. Obviously the Mandalorian catchphrase there. Mandalorian and Grogu. I'll tilt it up towards the second camera and hopefully you can see. And then we've got a bunch of different accessories on the top, which we'll get to, which is a very nice first impression. And of course, how can you go any further into a Mando unboxing without this little, very cute, very adorable Baby Yoda? Now I think this is actually the GPU support holder. So like you have your little, to prevent any sag, you have your little Mando holder, Baby Yoda holding up Mando. That's very kind of emblematic of the series, isn't it? Anyway, before I get too excited, I'll put that back. So that's accessory number one, Baby Yoda. And these, I think, these little accessories are magnets that, let me just get them all out first. There's 4 in total. And then I'll move the box slightly out of the way. So you've got 4 different, they're basically metal little magnetic plates, and I think these are designed to go on the back where there's like kind of the airflow pass through on the graphics card, which we'll see in a second. These can kind of sit on top if you want your, I don't know, if you want a bit of extra styling. So that's our 4 little, oh wow, very strong magnets. 4 little back plates and our Baby Yoda GPU support holder. And then we come back over here. I guess, I'm assuming once we lift this off, we're going to see the graphics card below in its wrap. So we'll take that out. There is, of course, a 12-volt high power or 12-volt 2x6 adapter. A bit of a shame it's not kind of Grogu themed or something like that. MSI, that would have been a nice touch to have a kind of special edition. Otherwise, it's just your typical 3 8-pin to 12-volt 2x6, which we'll put over there. And now the graphics card itself. So I'll put this just here for now. There is just a couple of other bits at the bottom, which I think is just your boring, your quick start guide and your regulation notices there. And we'll close the box, get it out of the way, and we'll take a closer look at the graphics card itself. Bring the graphics card over. I'll not talk for a second while I take it out of the wrap. There's anti-static. Also drop that on the floor. So there is the graphics card. I would say my first impression, I do think it looks very good. Most of the cool stuff is on the backplate. I probably should have said this at the very beginning, but essentially this is the MSI 5080 gaming trio, but they've obviously done a kind of custom artwork, custom paint job type of thing to make it this special edition. So from the front, would you be able to tell? I'm not really sure. We'll take off the wrap first. Maybe you would. I've never reviewed the regular 5080 trio, so I'm not that familiar with it. There is a little something there. I'm not quite sure what that's meant to be, but some added touch. I suppose the fans have this. Is that some sort of Mandalorian emblem? I think on the fan hubs themselves. Again, I have watched the series. Obviously, I've not seen the film yet, but I don't know when the last season came out, so my knowledge of Mando is rapidly decreasing as each month goes past. But the backplate is really where it all happens. You've obviously got the Star Wars, the Mandalorian and Grogu, which obviously the film coming up soon. And I will just take off this wrap first. Where can I grab you? There we go. So it's a lovely brushed metal backplate. But yeah, that is the graphics card. You can obviously see this is the flow through. This is the flow through area over here, and these magnets. If I just put those down there, the magnets themselves are very strong. Let's do the Baby Yoda one. So the idea being, you get your plate, and it just kind of snaps into place like that. There is also just here. There is also another logo, which you see at the back. You also have, like you would on any 5080 trio, you've got your silent gaming BIOS, which is good to see. I don't know pricing yet, which you might have been asking me 5 minutes ago on screen, so sorry about that. Don't know pricing yet. I have reached out to MSI. If we do find out soon, before this video goes live, I will either put a title up in the video or put a link down in, put the text down in the description. But yeah, that is really it for this one, guys. Like I said, it's not a particularly in-depth video, slightly different from our usual style. Obviously, it's not a full review either. I wouldn't really say it's been worth reviewing this graphics card. As I mentioned, there's only 500 anyway, and of course, it's just a basically custom paint job on top of the 5080 gaming trio. So from a performance perspective, that is, nothing we haven't really seen before, but it's just nice to take a look at something different, I think. And I guess if you are a massive Mando fan and you are shopping for a new graphics card and you're happy to be one of the lucky 500, it could well be worth picking up. But yeah, that's it for the end of the video, guys. I hope you liked it. Please do like, subscribe, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. You can be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Ding that notification bell so you don't miss when we upload a new video. Comment down below, like I said. You can join over on our Discord server as well, which is linked in the description if you want to let me know more in-depth thoughts on this graphics card. And while there, also find links to both our merch store and our Patreon if you want to help us out and, you know, help support us continue to do what we do here at Kit Guru. So that is it for this one though, guys. I'm Dominic for Kit Guru. I'll see you in the next video.